Good morning, Griffins.
Though I don't really know how good of a morning with this cold weather.
I like it. Plus, it's the holiday season. It's on theme.
Ugh, themes, traditions, this and that. Why is everybody obsessed with doing the same thing over and over?
Oh, bah humbug. I think it makes the holidays fun. Plus, our entire show we have planned today is all about the great traditions and legacies we have here to offer in our Sickles community.
So what's on the agenda?
We have plenty for our students watching, including a look into culinary's long-standing popularity, a recap of some drama coming out of the seatbelt fashion show from last week, a story about the history of our wrestling coach, the very popular Christmas setup bringing families to a fun and festive Chick-fil-A, a commentary piece about the harms of consumerism during the holidays.
Oh wait, that's me.
One report exploring the tree farm right outside of school, plus a story covering one Sickles family's baking traditions, and a cute Christmas-themed festival close to Sickles.
And we're talking about all that today?
Yes, we are. So sit tight and buckle your seatbelts as we head right into it. I'm Kira Ladiniski.
And I'm Daniel Castro.
And this is Sickles TV.
Welcome back.
While culinary may not be a holiday-related tradition, it has a long-standing popularity among students and staff, never going out of style.
But definitely going out of stock. Let's go in with Dominic to find out what makes them so popular.
Tradition is everywhere, but one place stands out from the rest. Sickles Culinary provides acts of service that everyone comes back to every year. The president of Culinary, Alejandra Cardenas, gives an overview of what their students are doing to ensure good service for everyone.
We have the same setup every single year. We have people on pizza, we have people doing cookies in the morning, and then we also have people in the back who are serving the food and plating it, and then we have food runners. So with this system, it makes it a much more smoother and easier to have people watch and then learn and then be able to do it on their own.
Paul Zinkar III tells us about the diverse foods that the teachers and students always love. It is something that also leads to an importance for them.
Personally, I think German Week's a huge week. Every teacher at this school loves a good German Week. Our Jaeger and Zigeuner sauce are incredible. The Cuban Week's also really good, which all of those menus, year after year, teachers come back for them, which is a huge thing. If we don't sell to teachers, what are we doing here?
Andy Trin, the student that handles the pizza, describes the environment that might be tiresome, but there's always something good that comes out of it.
It's great. Everybody's really friendly. It does get really busy and chaotic sometimes, but once you're in your flow state, it feels good. It feels like a little community that you kind of grew up with, you know? It's like seeing the same people every year that you just get closer with.
These meals are a highlight for students and teachers, and we hope culinary keeps the tradition going for years to come. Reporting for Sickles TV, I'm Dominic Flarosa.
Thank you, Dominic. That food looked so good. I'm definitely going out to eat after this.
You want to go with me?
No, I have friends.
Wow, shots fired. You trying to start a fight, Kira?
Of course not, Dan. But do you know what was starting a conflict?
You talking about the teachers beefing after the seatbelt fashion show?
Of course I am. And I have an inside scoop I prepared just for you guys. Here at Sickles High School, the seatbelt fashion show has been a long-standing tradition, but the past 4 years, there has been a standout winning team amongst all of the other teachers. It comes down to a battle of the subjects as 3 science teachers, Mr. Geisel, Mr. Shelton, and Mr. Schwartz, try to take down our social studies champions, Mr. Burr and Mr. Bear, to ruin their streak and crown new kings of the seatbelt fashion show.
We started the seatbelt fashion show just to raise awareness about wearing your seatbelt. I think the best part is picking your teachers, who you want to be in the seatbelt fashion show and what costumes they want to do, and then actually making those costumes.
And as the co-defending back-to-back seatbelt fashion show champ, Mr. Bear and I have had a lot of success with it. I think dynasties are meant to be broken at some point, but I don't think it's going to happen this year.
And on the day of the seatbelt fashion show, one team held strong to many surprise, given the quality and effort put in by other teams. You guessed it, our 2025 seatbelt fashion show winners are Mr. Burr and Mr. Bear.
5-time champions. Back to back to back to back to back. 5 times.
Though this win came with some joy, many rumors spread about some possible cheating from our social studies warriors, and possibly even some illegal activity or foul play. Mr. Bear refutes this claim entirely, but Mr. Schwartz seems to feel some unfairness in the win.
You know, haters gonna hate every day. The truth always comes out, and the victors won at the end of the day. It doesn't matter how people try to hold us back, but how could we rig anything? We're not part of anything. We're just random social studies teachers with a burning passion for seatbelt safety.
I want to win this thing already. I think that the Lorax is classic Dr. Seuss, and if I have to see Mr. Bear and Mr. Burr win again, I may have to leave the school. I can't do it anymore. But when it comes to the Seatbelt Fashion Show, they're kind of a one-trick pony.
To my colleagues, truly stepped it up this year. I mean, impressed is not the word to say for my colleagues that put on a show, but to say that it was rigged or something like that really just takes away from the effort that they put in. And I think they should maybe reflect a little more and just appreciate the effort that they put in and be happy with what they accomplished. And maybe one day they can win.
I don't know. Rumor has it they stole the waffles from a gas station. I don't like to start these things. That's just what I heard.
Whether you believe the win was legit and just, all we know is that the message of the event holds every truth. No matter who you're with, where you're driving, or when you're driving, always wear your seatbelts. Reporting for SicklesTV, I'm Kira Ladaniski.
Wear your seatbelts, children. Wear them.
Wow, thank you, Kira. I didn't know it started such a rivalry between the teachers.
It's all fun and games.
You know what's also fun? Watching a wrestling match right before Wing Wednesday.
And did you know that Mr. Brocklin has basically been Sickles' head coach for wrestling forever?
Yeah, Natalie told me he built a long legacy here.
Let's have Natalie take it away.
Traditions are known to create stability and closeness among family. Every year, Mr. Brocklin provides that stability to the wrestling team as he continues to coach the team to new victories. Every year, participation in the team starts to become a tradition until students graduate.
In a sense, I'm the only coach they've ever had, so if you look at wrestling tradition at Sickles, it starts with me.
You build a camaraderie with your other wrestlers, you know, and then every year you meet up and try to get together and talk about stories and everything like that.
That yearly tradition of coaching springs from the passion of being on the team itself.
Wrestling was my passion. I grew up wrestling since I was in 6th grade. The school needed a wrestling coach, and I was glad to help out.
Went to college and coaching, I actually fell into it kind of randomly. Just the wrestling team at Gaither didn't have a coach anymore. So my brother and I decided that let's do it, you know, for a year, and here we are 4 years later, and we're keep a tradition going.
Joining and coaching the wrestling team as a tradition is valuable, as it brings joy to Mr. Brocklin and inspires players to be coaches themselves. Reporting for SicklesTV, I'm Natalie Eichen.
Thank you, Natalie. You know what I was thinking about that has made such a long-lasting impact on our community?
I do not, actually.
Oh my gosh. Have you never been to the Chick-fil-A on Waters?
I have no clue what you're talking about. Let's hand it to Mia so she can tell me the details of whatever you're raving about.
Every December, Tampa families end up right here on Waters Avenue, but it's not just for the food.
For nearly 30 years, the Chick-fil-A on Waters Avenue has transformed into one of Tampa's brightest holiday traditions.
We've gotten people from all over the country come visit Tampa just for the sake of the lights. But it's not only serving food, it's something beyond that to me. I would describe it as an iconic tradition that represents Tampa Bay.
The display now features close to 1 million lights, turning a fast food stop into a winter destination for families across the city.
I've seen many kids and adults, they just get very excited when they see the display. You can always see how happy they get, especially adults too. It's huge, it's colorful, and it's an immersive experience. You really, as soon as you see it, you really feel the Christmas spirit.
While many come here for the delicious chicken, right when the clock turns 6 p.m., the cow lights up, and many family members from all around take pictures at the backdrops, and you can't forget the Santa sleigh.
I visited multiple times as a child. My family really likes the lights. So we used to come all the time. We've lived in the house now for about 5 years, and we come every single season. This year is especially special because we're bringing our newest addition, so it's his first time getting to see all the lights.
Our motto is to be uncommon people, creating uncommon experiences to achieve uncommon results. And we don't want to be just any regular fast food company. We want to be different. This show of lights every year showcases that thought, it showcases our belief of being uncommon.
It's not the lights, it's the memories. And for nearly 30 years, this tradition has brought Tampa together. Reporting for SicklesTV, I'm Mia Vanessa Prom.
Thank you, Mia. I guess a lot of people end up spending a lot of money at Chick-fil-A because of the fun lights.
Well, plenty of people spend tons of money during the holidays, sometimes too much.
A lot of times too much. I'll explain it right now.
With holiday season approaching, many Americans are racing to find the perfect gift for their loved ones. Christmas is synonymous with gift giving as has been a part of the tradition for centuries. The excitement and anticipation surrounding the gifts are emotions that remain present long into adulthood. However, are gifts truly that important to the Christmas tradition? And how much of a burden has gift giving become, especially in recent years? Many argue that gifts are the most important part of Christmas time, as it is a way of showing appreciation and love for those closest to us. And financially, a Federal Reserve report has indicated that the average millennial household income is 18% higher than the previous generation. So gift giving is no financial burden then. So the answer goes simply beyond income. Porch Group Media's data outlook reported that Cyber Monday spending was projected to hit over $1 billion, which would be a new single-day record. Gift giving has become some sort of an expectation during Christmas time, causing many people to rush to the stores and purchase a gift without taking the time to analyze how much they should spend on a gift. NerdWallet found that 31% of 2024 holiday shoppers who use credit cards have yet to pay off their balances. It's clear that the expectation of a gift combined with constant advertisement from companies has led to many people shop irresponsibly. So this year, I encourage you to focus on spending time with family and friends instead of focusing on what gifts you bring to the table. This will ensure family bonds grow even stronger and provide memorable moments for years to come. Reporting for SicklesTV, I'm Daniel Castro.
Thanks, Dan. That was actually really informative. I guess I don't really realize the harms that come in the holidays.
It really is your tradition to empty the wallet, I guess.
Well, I do disagree with that. The one thing I do like to spend money on is a nice big Christmas tree.
Well, I guess they are pretty, but I've never bought one personally.
You should totally visit the Christmas tree lot right outside of Sickles. They are so welcoming, even if you don't decide to get a tree.
I heard Lainey went out there, so let's pass it to her to tell us all about the lot.
Tradition is seen all around the holiday season. For many, it begins with picking out a Christmas tree. Here at Sickles, we have our very own Christmas tree lot that has stood the test of time and been a tradition staple for many in our community.
So we've been doing the Christmas tree fundraiser really as long as I can remember. This is my 4th year at Sickles, but I've lived in the community for 20 years, and I've always recalled driving by and seeing the big tent out there and all the trees.
The white tent sitting outside of Sickles is like a sign to the community that the holiday season has begun. But it's also a sign for many students to get out there and play the role they once looked up to.
We try to have as many of the students that want to work come out and work, so that's one thing, and it's new students every year. A couple of the, probably 3 or 4 of the guys that are working now are alumni. They're not current students, but they graduated from Sickles.
For some students that work at the lot, it's like keeping the tradition running, as they were once the ones buying, and now they're the ones bringing that joy to others.
Just yesterday, a family was here, and they actually brought their son back to work for the first time. He's 16. They've been coming here since he was born. And we've been putting his elf in the shelf in the Christmas tree, hiding it here. For literally this year, he came to work for us, and I had to tell him, hey man, look, I'm the one that's been putting the elf in your tree since you were born. And I did it this year for your little brother.
For some, the tradition at this lot is just beginning. But the idea to get a fresh tree that lights up their holiday season is the same.
Never in my whole life had a fake tree. I love the smell. It's just the tradition of picking one out, and it's a little harder sometimes to do, but yeah, it's worth it.
Traditions range from big to small. Whether it's picking a tree with your family or finding your elf on the shelf each day, maybe it's time for your family to find a new tradition, like picking up a tree off the doorstep of your school. Reporting for SicklesTV, I'm Lainey Clem.
Thank you, Lainey. That place does seem really cool.
It's really fun. I head over there sometimes after school just to grab a hot chocolate.
Thinking about sweet treats, do you know TC?
Of course I know TC. She's so sweet and bakes so many delicious desserts.
Well, according to Violet, it's a family tradition she has.
I wonder if she leaves them out for Santa.
Well, let's let Violet take it away.
With the holidays coming up, it's no wonder baked goods become more prominent than ever. Just like the countless cookie recipes out there, many bakers have their own unique approach to baking. Among them, home baker TC Engie, aka TC, has a passion that truly stands out.
I like baking because I think it brings together like elements that I really like with like creativity and stuff like that. You can create your own recipes. Baking is my top passion because I spend the most time baking out of like all of the other passions that I have.
Having a passion for baking, the process of creating delicious treats can become more than just a dessert. It can grow into a tradition that could be looked forward to every year.
So a tradition that I have during Christmas is I bake like cookies and stuff like that, and I give them out to my friends and family. And I've grown to really love it because I can give to the people that I love and something I love as well.
If I compare like her baking skills from back then, her old cookies, they were like really bad. But then now she like took time with the cookbook. It's becoming like even better every single time she bakes.
I'm glad that she is getting more involved in cooking. And like, you know, as a family, like, you know, when you get together, it's always good to have like a variety of stuff, like, you know, food. A lot of Zambian friends, and I have like American friends. And again, when they taste the food that she makes, they always say, oh, TC, you do a good job, like, you know, so.
The tradition of TC's holiday cookies wasn't always around. In fact, it might never have existed without one important person in her life.
So around the holidays, I bake a lot with my mom. And my mom also influenced me into becoming a baker because my mom taught me certain things in the passion that I don't think I would have learned like on the internet or just myself.
With the guidance of her mom's cooking skills, TC has grown into a mini version of her mom through baking, bringing loved ones together with delicious foods that have become a tradition to look forward to every year. Reporting for SicklesTV, I'm Violet Nguyen.
Thank you, Violet. The baking looks so good and so fun.
Well, if you're looking for fun activities, you should check out the other winter festivals going on.
I really should. I'll pass it off to Dennis to show us a really fun one that happened just close to us.
Here at the Hampton Lakes Family Fun Festival, family and friends are being brought together from across the community to celebrate the annual event. This traditional festival has been bringing people back year after year.
Just continues to grow every year, and we love being able to do it for the community and for the tenants. So this is the 8th year that we've done it. The bounce houses and the Kona Ice and food truck and the number of schools and different groups that continue to want to participate.
The festival has seen guests from several different schools over the years, showing off the talents of their musical programs.
It obviously brings a lot of business to like the surrounding businesses over here, because like obviously like if you're here watching like your siblings or whoever with the bands, and this like the band and the orchestra and the chorus give like the middle schools a chance to show off their talent. It kind of just gives everyone a chance to show off what they can do, which is really kind of cool.
The entire area benefits from the continued annual festival, with the community gaining extra attention and traffic during the event.
I agree with her with kind of like the awareness aspect, so it definitely brings awareness to like all the different things over here, but also for more of like the people in the community, it definitely brings us all together because everyone wants to come here, see all community building activities like the Santa Claus students over there, and the bounce houses, and like the balloon makers. It kind of just allows everyone to have a safe spot to gather for the holidays.
In an event with this much longevity, returning guests can enjoy seeing both new and old generations of performing students.
I think I like seeing the different groups from the schools out here and giving them the chance to perform, and their parents getting to watch them and crowd out here, and just I've always been partial to kids and young people, and so watching them get to perform and kind of show off their talents, I think is really the best part.
This year's festival has brought many students and families together with various fun activities, bringing traffic to the surrounding businesses. This tradition is sure to unify this community for the years to come. Reporting for SicklesTV, I'm Dennis Bonilla.
Thanks, Dennis. It looks like a lot of fun.
We should go sometime.
We should, but it's not really my thing, all the holiday stuff.
And that's perfectly fine because whether you celebrate holidays or not, spending time with friends and family is all that really matters.
That's exactly what I plan on doing on my winter break, and I hope all my fellow Griffins are planning to do as well.
And that's all that we have today for you, Griffins. Have a great winter break, and remember, have a great day.
Make good choices.
And go Griffins!